Most people have dramatic stories how they became pastors. Mine was just a wish that came true. I grew up in a Christian family, was born again, loved Jesus, and basically walked with God. But after I finished my high school, I just fell in love with Jesus. I would say encounter Jesus, but not even in that there was a loud voice or angels came along. I just started to get to know God personally and love to spend time in the Word of God. And I was just seeing so much joy in my life, so much healing. I used to be a very unforgiving person. I saw that had been lifted off my shoulder. I was more loving. I was more happy. I was excited about life. That happened to me. I fell in love with Jesus. And around the same time, you know how after Form 4 people start wanting to experience freedom, and those who knew Jesus, who would say are born again or are walking with Jesus, start like falling away or getting derailed from that. And I would look at them and I'm like, what is wrong with you? You know, why can't you have what I have? You know, you mean you're not going through what I am going through yet? And it started like, I wish, God, I would love to help other people have what I have. That is how it started. And for me, you know, that became a call that God honored, that God revealed to me that He would want me to do more of that, just helping people to know Jesus and to have an authentic, real, fulfilling, peace-giving, joy-giving relationship with God. And that's what I would like to tell you today, that God actually it's a real relationship, a relationship that can transform your life. That is why I continue to become a pastor. Many years later, we are talking about like a decade more than after that, I had another encounter. Most people, again, when they talk about encounter, it's usually something like very dramatic. Not very dramatic. I was around COVID time and I was reflecting upon my life. And I noticed, there were many things that I noticed were disappointing in life, but I noticed in me there was a deep-seated fulfillment, deep-seated joy, deep-seated satisfaction about life. I had never known that it exists deep down my heart. You know, and the more I reflected upon it, I was like, that is because of my relationship with God. Not because that it was always happy, upbeat, but as the Lord would say in the Bible, chastise or discipline. Take me through hard things and bring me through it successfully, sometimes with a scar here, but healed. You know, take me through different experiences. God had brought me to a place where there was so much fulfillment and so much joy. And the more I interact with people, I actually notice that is a very rare commodity. Most people, you know, even those who look like they're flourishing outside, even if they have fulfillment, it looks like it's only in one area of their life. But deep down, a lot of people is a deep-seated unfulfillment, a deep-seated emptiness, a deep-seated anxiety about life. And that is what I feel God deals with when He talks about salvation. He gives life and life abundantly. I believe it's that for life. It doesn't mean that I don't get my anxieties, I don't get anxious or I'm disappointed with life. But the diagram I can basically draw is like a tree that is very deep-rooted. The wind will come here, a branch will fall off, you know, it will be shaken a little bit, but it's deep-seated. It's connected with living waters. As someone says, you know, that a tree planted by the riverside, in season and out of season, it is rooted. That is the true Christian experience. And it's a call out to you. Are you feeling empty? Are you feeling harassed with life? Things outwardly are looking amazing, but inwardly, you know something is amiss. You know you don't have to live that way. There is true relationship that can fulfill you in the innermost being, give you peace and joy and so much more. So I will encourage you, you can make that decision to have a relationship with Jesus.